Hello, Jeff.
Lewis, welcome to the room. Let's get started with our first two questions from Anthony Dasher and Mark Weiser.
Hey, Lewis, good to see you today. Just kind of wonder if you kind of talk about the job that DK and Keeley have done this year and kind of how they make your job easier.
Well, for one, they kind of been strapped on their men. You give them one assignment, you tell them, hey, we got this guy for you to lock down, or we got this guy for you to put on clamps. And they do exactly that. They play assignment ball. They know what they're supposed to do. They know where their help is. They're just smart guys, and they do what they're supposed to do, which makes it easier for me because, I got faith in their skills and, their game.
Lewis, Kirby was just talking to us earlier about, I guess it was back in the winter when he kind of switched up the workouts and had you guys go to the stadium early morning. What was that like? Is that one of the strings that was pulled that helped this team kind of bond and get to where you are now?
Yeah. We might talk about the fact that, we worked out at 5 a.m, possibly, I remember. But I don't think anyone brings up the fact that we had to run up the stadium stairs 15 times. So 15 times for a number of games we're going to be playing, God willing. So, which says a lot because, we have a goal and we're going to see it through.
Thanks.
Let's go to Jake Rowe and then Seth Emerson.
Lewis, what has changed for you guys this year from last year to this year defensively? What's new? Kirby's kind of alluded to it, kind of talking about maybe how he took some stuff off y'all's plate and maybe want you to allow you a chance just to be athletes. What would you say has changed within the defense from last year to this year?
Well, you said it yourself, man. The playbook shrunk. So now, the coaches allowed us to just, play ball and do less thinking. Where not even, teams nowadays are doing a whole lot of shifts, a whole lot of motions. Where, the way our plays are set now is it cancels all that where it stays the same. So we don't have to constantly keep running around for people or, it causes less mental errors and prevents big plays, I will say. So that helped, in a major way. But other than that, it's just everything's kind of been the same, other than playbook. And then it's just our mindset is different for this year than it was past years. Or, we're more connected. We decided to, go deep in the roots of, how can we be better from past years? And it all came down to how close we were with one another and how well did we know each other. So it started from that, really.
Lewis, that was the question I was going to ask, so I'll ask a more hard-hitting question. Where do you fall on macaroni and cheese as a Thanksgiving side? Do you believe it is or not?
I'm Haitian, so I don't eat macaroni and cheese. I do the whole rice, beans, chicken. So I've never had macaroni and cheese for so I can't talk for other people. I've never had it personally.
Thanks.
Let's go to Connor Riley and then Palmer Toms.
Yeah. Hey, Lewis. Now 11 games into the season, what impact do you think Will Muschamp has had on this team and him coming in, obviously in the offseason and then in August moving to an on-field coaching role?
Oh, man. Coach Champ has been blissful. As a coach, he brings a whole lot of energy, a whole lot of juice to the rooms, to the meetings. And I've soaked in a whole lot of knowledge from him personally. He's in my ears, and, I make sure after plays I go to him, hey, coach, what could I have done better? What did I do wrong? Or what did you see that I didn't see? And, kind of soaking all the knowledge that he got. Because at the end of the day, Coach Smart is a great coach, but it does something when you have like 2 head coaches in your meeting. So you try to soak in as much from not only from this guy, but the other guy, and Coach Champ is that guy.
Lewis, thinking back on those 15 trips up and down the stairs during the summer, were there times where you maybe felt like you had to rely on a teammate or something? And if so, who were a couple of the guys that you maybe counted on to, maybe motivate you or get you through the workout?
Personally, I wouldn't say I had to depend on everyone because I think I'm a guy that's in real good shape. But can't say any name. We have had leaders to help other guys up, push them up. Because it was a long climb. It was long. It was tiring. But we finished strong, and that's really what mattered. You didn't see guys really quit, and that's what I liked about the whole thing. And guys kept pushing.
Let's go to Tyler and then Ryan.
Hey, Lewis. It seems like it's been a while since we've seen a defensive back there returning kicks for Georgia. Have you ever returned kicks at any point in your career? And who do you think would be the best guy in the defensive back room back there with the ball? Probably
DK. But in the college level, no, I've never returned balls. But DK does in practice. If he comes to the point where doing it in the game, he'll be a real natural at it. So I think I would say DK.
Lewis, at what point in the offseason did you know that the defense and the team was going to be special? Channing told us in summer workouts, you guys were working hard on everything, and he knew that this was a special group of guys. When was that point for you?
Good question. I would say the summer. It was definitely the summer. Summer workouts. I mean, for after spring, you kind of see where you're at in terms of who you're going to be working with. But in the summer, we kind of had like a whole lot of pieces filled in now that were the guys that are playing with us now came in, and it was like you look at the team, it's like, man, we have something real special. And there's also the fact when you're doing conditioning, you see like linemen running with skills. that says something crazy. You got linemen running with a skill guys. You got tight ends running with us skills guys. So it's like, yo, we got one heck of a team with a whole lot of athletes or a whole lot of talent. We're gonna be special. We're gonna do something special.
You changed your hairdo today too?
Oh yeah, man. You noticed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Lewis, that's all the time for you tonight. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you soon.
I thank you guys.